K-Rock Mid-Atlantic Rock Reviews. We are back here with Behind the Bands, and I'm with Pale Discretion, and I've got Joe, Chris, Alex, and Mike here. Guys, welcome to Behind the Bands.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Now, we've seen you guys. We met you all about a month ago. We've been instantly impressed. We wanted to do this interview right away as soon as we had a chance with you all. Now, you guys have been working on a new album. Is that correct? Can you tell us a little bit about what's happening with that?
It is. Like, we started basically hashing out these new songs ever since Red Barrel's over with, and we're kind of changing in a different direction, trying to get a little bit more heavier, add a little bit of this, a little bit of that, doing a lot more stuff with the 7 strings that we incorporated with it. And you know, for the most part, man, it's just hard rock, and roll.
This is actually our first album writing together as a band.
Yeah.
Whereas
the other stuff was old songs from other bands that never got done.
Yeah.
That we just threw together at first, and this is all of us together actually collaborating on everything.
Now, you talked a little about Red Barrel. Now, Chris, did I read that you produced that first album?
Yeah, we just recorded it at Joe's house up in Evans Mills with some old equipment that we had, and just borrowed some stuff from a friend of his, and just did it all there. And I hope this new one turns out a lot better. That was okay, but I think this one is going to be a lot better.
Now, the old one, Red Barrel, that's still available on iTunes at this point. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's going to stay up there.
Yeah, it'll be up there for a while. A couple other sites as well.
Amazon and CD Baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe Rhapsody as well.
I think Rhapsody, it's on a bunch of crap.
One of the interesting things I found about that album was you guys had like some longer tunes on there. Like a lot of the songs 5-6 minutes long. But can you tell me a little bit about that? Was it done intentionally, or is it just the style of your music? Or
I'd say it's pretty unintentionally.
Yeah,
it definitely was.
We were focusing on the new album to shorten things up a bit, just because the radio likes shorter songs, and yeah, I mean, you start writing and there's all this cool stuff you want to put in, so and you end up, the songs can end up being like 7-8 minutes.
Yeah,
blink of an
eye.
eye.
It doesn't even seem like it.
Yeah, it really doesn't. Like a lot of it, I guess, is because since we're new to it, we're just hashing out those songs and get in that groove for a while, man. Next thing you know, it's like 10 minutes later, you're like, all right, keep it.
Oh my God, it's 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, Christ, I gotta go home.
Could make for some kind of epic music videos if you ever decided to go back and do maybe a feature film on one of those.
Lord of the Rings, 3 hours, 1 song, 3 movies. Right.
Now it seems like it's been a pretty good year for you guys. You shared the stage with some pretty big names, and sharing one with a big name tonight. Can you tell us some of the bigger shows you've had this year so far?
We did Sponge,
Smile Empty Soul,
Brown Shoe.
Brown Shitter from Cali, man. They're tight. What was the other one, man? We opened for one. ZO2.
ZO2.
Yeah.
The House of Rock.
And I think ZO2 might have been the first time we actually saw you guys. It's possible that was.
Second.
I can't keep all these shows.
It was the
straight
second
anymore.
time.
Now, I want to go back to the first album again. There's some interesting song titles on there that I was trying to make some sense of. And maybe I'm reading too much into them. Like, I can't even pronounce the one. Is it Dices? How do you say it?
We think it's you know what I'm saying?
So you know how to say it.
Yeah, it basically means learn to endure in Latin. It kind of derives what the lyrics were about and everything, like being wrongfully accused.
Now I hope I get there's a song I want to ask you about that I've heard you guys play I think three times now. I want to get the title right. Is it called Letters from Home?
Yep. Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about that tune? It seems to be one I've gravitated to as one of my favorites.
Well, we all have a friend that's in like Afghanistan right now.
Sean Waters.
Yeah, and he's fighting. He's coming home in January, so I'm looking forward to seeing him again. But I guess it kind of like put things in perspective. What's going on over there?
Yeah.
So we kind of wanted to give a shout out, to everybody that's really, pretty much like laying their life down on the line to
you don't really know. It's like one of those things you hear it, but when it happens to like somebody or yourself, it's really like then you really know.
There's a lot of chaos going on, and you don't know it over here,
Search for the enemy. Let all century. Comforts me as much as you let.
Now I wanted to thank you guys personally for playing at our benefit show this year, and I'm telling you that you don't feel like there's a setup here. What was the high point of your year? Don't say that show because I don't want people to think I said that. What was the high point show for you all year? And
I would say either our.
I was really feeling Smile Empty Soul.
Smile Empty Soul was a great show.
That went well.
That was.
This one went really well too.
Yeah, this one went great too.
Our first show was really. I mean, that was a big eye opener for me.
Yeah, it was.
Playing in other bands, and you know, you find yourself really selling tickets is difficult.
Yeah.
And that's something that's like with this group, selling tickets is not like people actually want to come back, and that's, you know.
It helps. Definitely helps.
You know, it's something that people to watch this show. You know, when you go out to a club, if you can find a band, get your tickets from the band, man, because a lot of these guys, it's the only chance they get to get some, you know, a little cash in their hands and keep doing what we love to hear.
Sometimes we want to buy a steak and eat a steak.
You know, we need to eat, all that stuff. Really, all the tickets that we sold are it's fueling the CD that's coming out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, all the money's just going straight to the studio.
Any hope for a music video, or is that getting a little too ambitious on the next one? Have you guys talked about it?
Alex has done one actually for a song that's going to be released on the new album. The song's called
Ocean Deep.
Ocean Deep. Yep. And we
It's kind of like a teaser kind of thing.
Yeah, but actually I think he did a really good job. I got a cousin of mine that lives in like Florida, and the song's about, you know, I was reading 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and sort of, you know, you immerse yourself in the book and stuff, and I was like, oh wow, that's really cool. So I started writing. The lyrics are kind of to that realm, and he sent a bunch of videos over of him like scuba diving, and you know, there's this girl that's a friend of his that's kind of pretty hot. Extra bonus.
Yeah, she definitely helped, man. She was good.
Sacred, vital to all. Cheaply, like trinkets, like painted with gold, with gold. Take me back, I'll wait for you.
You guys are taking a little break now. Do you guys have anything fun planned? I mean, I know you're going to be working on the album. Any relaxation? Any time for something fun to do between now and when we hear the album?
Yeah, I mean the holidays and
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
It's coming up.
Spend time with the family and all that.
Absolutely.
Sure.
yeah, it'd be nice to, you know, you have some weekends because we spend a lot of time practicing,
Yeah.
and then we
Very
spend
true.
the rest of the time working on the room. So, you know, it's good to spend some time at home and
Just chill, you know?
Yeah.
It'd be nice to take a week or so. It's just like, all right, cool. When we get back to grinding it out again.
No plans of appearing on a holiday album. What would be the Pale Discretion Christmas tune if you guys could do one?
The Grinch, man, is a good one.
Yeah, the Grinch.
We could always do that.
that, the Nutcracker.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
It would be a funk song.
It would. Yeah,
Drop
yeah.
the beat right on the nut.
Actually, Alex could probably do something with the guitar work on that one.
Maybe we'll figure it out.
Alex is a pretty
Yeah.
prolific guitar player if you haven't seen him
Appreciate it,
play
man.
live,
Appreciate
man.
it.
These guys are going to be taking a little break for a while, but they're not really taking a break. They're going to be recording a new album, so you won't get to see Pale Discretion live for a while, but you can certainly watch some of their videos on our website and encourage you to do so. But once they come back out to our live again, you got to get out and see Pale Discretion. They're a band that we loved the first time we saw them. We've been fans ever since, seeing you guys every chance we get ever since, and we are really looking forward to the new album. Does that have a title yet, or is it, am I getting ahead of myself?
It's getting
We got a
close.
couple working titles.
Yeah, we
We're
got a
trying to hash
couple.
that out, but
Yeah, you'll be the first to know that.
yeah.
Exclusive. We're looking for
Sure,
that.
right, yeah.
We want to thank Pale Discretion with being with us here at Record Theater in Towson. I'm K-Rock for Behind the Bands. This is Pale Discretion.
Rock on.